Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Lost Pixels Final Fantasy. Slide is very intently staring at the mountains.
I've decided I'm going to build a cabin here.
He's dreaming of fonder times.
It's so... Look, there's a lake nearby that goes into the ocean. There's this beautiful mountain range. I got these trees for... I will retire... You know, end the episode. We're done. we're retiring.
Just end the episode here.
We're retiring
24 seconds. Shortest episode yet. Alright, so 3,
Oh.
2,
I did not know I could do that.
what?
I was shaking the controller, tapping against my leg, and it moved my player. That's awesome.
Yeah, so 3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's continue on our adventure. Here.
Well, we got a whole 4 feet.
Yeah, we did. Wolves are not intimidating.
I feel bad, like, these poor wolves are starving to death, and you're just like, no, you cannot eat a spam!
But we can skin them and sell their skins
To other wolves?
to other wolves, so they're not cold at night.
Start a wolf skin economy amongst other wolves.
Yeah,
And the problem will solve itself.
yeah, and they you know,
You are an awful person.
not gonna dispute that.
Oh.
What's up here?
I'm guessing more enemies. And I was right!
It's G.I. Joe, American Cobra.
So, I mean, a lot of these creatures, like, so far, have just been animals. Like...
Well, to be fair, do you see the size of these animals? Like, look at the size of that cobra!
It's been eating healthy!
Oh.
It's been feeding on the wolf carcasses that you've left behind after skinning them.
Wait, now poison.
Serves you right. For damaging this fragile
Now he's
ecosystem.
poisoned.
Oh no! Kill him! Kill him with fire!
Now there's another 2 antidotes wasted.
Good. Everything's dead. Now heal him.
Holy crap.
Nobody hurts my
A
character.
little attached to your...
I get very attached to my characters. Unless I'm doing an RP, then I just focus on the story.
Alright, I don't think
Actually, I'm very prone to killing off my characters, even if it advances the story very little.
I'm supposed to go this way.
Oh,
That's a lot of wargs.
you got this. Like, I mean, we went up quite a few levels.
Yeah, we did. I'm just gonna
Fog 'em.
fog them and hopefully blind a bunch of them. Good job, team. Well, we got 2 of the wargs, which is
Yeah.
really more of what I... Ooh, okay, I really need to heal off now.
Off, no?
Yeah, look at his health.
Not off, no. No!
Oh, no.
Oh, well done, Brooks.
Well, you know, Runks he's talented that way. You know what? Let's just go with the casting and stuff. Let's just cast stuff. Let's
Well, you get quite a few spells now, so. And you're apparently...
Okay, we gotta heal off before we got bit, so that's
Yeah.
good. Oh, no, okay, we don't need to worry about... Tell us more tales of you getting violently hurt by hornets.
It's not a particular story about hornets, but if you want to hear more tales about me getting... more tales of me getting injured in brutal and horrible ways without breaking anything. One time, since the way our cabin is set up, we have a dock that we remove in the winter because,
Oh, yeah.
as many people who know, our winters are somewhat cold. And
Somewhat?
yes, just only somewhat. And the river that we're on that opens up into the lake freezes over and it causes warping and everything and will damage the dock, right?
Yep.
So we remove it off. It's just a large wooden structure that goes on top of
Yeah, it's...
of ties, right?
Yeah.
Metal ties. So, and we put it back each spring. It's usually a long weekend. We go down and put it on and
Yeah.
get everything set up.
Alright.
So, I'm going down with my uncle and my grandfather. We go down and we have this heavy wood,
Okay.
and we're putting it down onto the metal rusted ties. My finger, this finger right here, my pointer finger on my left hand, gets caught between the dock and the metal, and it shifted, so it kind of rolled, ripping off a
Oh.
chunk of my finger that
Ow.
we, like, it was just hanging.
Oh, okay. This story went a lot more painful than I was expecting. I was like, haha, you fell and hurt yourself. Not like, oh, I'm maiming my body now.
Yeah. So that was bleeding a lot, and that hurt. Luckily for us,
I wonder why.
I do too. Go figure, ripping off half your finger. But fortunately for me, the doctor in the area was up there, so I was able to get it kind of stitched back up. And
He was just across like, hi, I'm dying!
no, it was actually, we have to go, it's about a 2-minute or 3-minute drive from my cabin to this place-ish.
Oh, he's at the level now where he gets 2 hits.
Who?
Frunks.
Frunks? Nice.
Because he just did like 80 damage.
Cool.
See, here, watch. Yeah, when he swings next, you'll see him do 2 hits.
Okay. Nice.
So he does more damage now, which is awesome.
Okay.
Alright, that helps. Sorry to interrupt your story.
No worries. So,
No.
needless to say, that hand was pretty much gauzed up, and I had to not do any like strenuous lifting with it for, oh god, was it a week almost? Which sucks because I was out of the cabin, so I couldn't. That's a tarantula.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just got caught up in the.
I know,
that is a strange looking coloration for a spider.
Good job, Secu. 2 hit points. At least you broke 100.
Okay. But yeah, no, which sucks, so I couldn't go fishing, couldn't go paddling or anything like that, so no, it was rather unfortunate.
I just want to get back to town to heal up because like look how low we are and everything, right?
Oh, I'm sorry, was my story distracting you?
No, it was a good story. It's just we're a little low on supplies, especially since we just like totally ate up 4 antidotes and we haven't even gotten to where we need to go.
You know, this is why I can't go like backpacking with you. You just get poisoned by everything.
You're not. You're the one who gets like gonosyphilis.
Like every single time we go backpacking out in the Canadian wilderness, I get gonosyphilis.
You totally do, man. There was a time where like you sprouted a 3rd arm and we had to go to a doctor to get it removed.
That was awkward to explain. Because it just kept trying
especially since the fact that it was sprouting right out of your neck.
Yeah, and it kept trying to. It was the strangest thing ever.
Yeah, okay, especially since it was like a little T-Rex arm, so it was like.
It just couldn't reach.
Really trying to. So tantalizingly close, huh?
So tantalizingly close. Oh, no. Like, do you have any stories of horrible, brutal injuries like that? Where it's just like, you know, you didn't break anything, but...
Well, the only real, like, I have, and it's, okay, I guess this is a good story to share, maybe. I've injured myself in such a way that the knuckles on both my ring fingers are messed up. I can bend my fingers, move around, no problem, like anyone else. You know, there's no problems there. But I've actually taken my finger, bent them all the way to the back of my hand.
Oh, so it was like...
Yeah, so it was like...
dislocated or whatever?
Well, no, it wasn't dislocated. Apparently the doctor, when they examined it, just the ligaments in my finger have slipped.
Oh.
Yeah, which is weird. If you think the ligaments aren't there, you shouldn't be able to, like, you know, move your finger. But as you can clearly see as I'm doing, I can move a finger no problem. But my knuckle is fatter than the rest of the knuckles.
Oh, wow. It is.
And then, 2 years later, I did it somehow on the exact opposite hand. Yeah.
You heard it here, folks. We hurt fingers.
Yeah, I apparently...
So...
I destroy fingers.
You like keeping it symmetrical? I prefer going all
out.
I
have a scar on this hand here right
my
wrist.
No, that's hands. We're talking about fingers.
We're just talking about fingers?
We're just, because then we're going
Are you a fingerist?
I am.
Oh.
Whoa. It's my speciality.
This went to a place I was not expecting. I'm sorry.
I'm not. You're welcome, ladies.
You're married.
I know.
Keep that in mind, women.
Don't.
You know what?
Don't read into it. Please don't read into it.
In honor of your pain, I will do you a favor.
Thank you.
I will buy Fire 2.
Yay! Inflict by burning hatred of myself on others.
There you go. You got Fire 2.
Yeah. Awesome.
So now we can deal with some big groups of enemies a little quicker.
Now he's become part Burninator.
Oh, right, I wanted to buy antidotes.
And we still have to save up for that mithril sword.
Oh yeah, but I want to get something to make the fights a little quicker.
Yeah.
Alright, antidotes, yeah, you're not cheap, I know. I can forward. Oh, I'm 3 short of getting another. Ugh.
That sucks.
Alright.
But at least you don't have to go very far for an encounter.
No, I just want to make sure I have like a couple of antidotes. Because, I mean, I used 4 on the way there, and I'm not even where I need to go, so...
It's weird how, like, in the village itself, there's a lot of trees, which indicates that there's a massive forest. But when you go outside, there's a big area of just nothing.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, I don't know, I guess they didn't really have full realizing in mind. Like, oh, well, we can just put a forest right up to the county borders.
Yeah, it's like...
Like, if you're gonna have like, oh, really? Now I have to use an antidote already?
Well, you don't have to. I mean, it's not like she's important.
Hey, that's... How dare you?
What are you gonna say, huh?
How dare you?
Well, no, if you can survive a battle without healing, that's... You know, it's not important. You don't need a white mage.
No, you need a white mage.
Like... Me personally, I believe in tanking.
Here we go. Sledge's mythology of how you should make a party.
Really? No, I'm saying, like, it's good to have some healing, but it's not always the be-to end all. Like, you have potions, that's sufficient for healing, for now. But that's why I don't play the healing classes.
Yeah, see, I've ended up as the party cleric twice.
Yeah, I was originally the healer in my first session just because I was a paladin.
It's not really a healer.
It was the lay on hands.
It's a fighter that can do some minor healing.
Yeah, but the fact is, like, I was in full plate with a heavy shield, which means I went into the thick of it and basically tanked. So I was drawing, like, I usually challenged, like, the heaviest thing I could find. So it prevented anyone from really getting hurt.
Well, yeah, it's the job of a tank.
Yeah.
Not the job of a healer. The job of a healer is to sit back and be, like, mitigating the damage as it comes in.
Yeah.
Like, my pixie cleric.
Your pixie cleric was disgusting.
I turned the game into my character versus our DM.
Which was hilarious because I was the barbarian.
Yeah, and if I can keep the barbarian alive, I can keep anyone alive.
You didn't even, like, you rarely had to heal me.
No, I didn't really have
like,
to heal.
I never really
I had to
dropped
heal
below.
more of the fighter.
Yeah, the fighter usually took it because
But
just...
then again, she was also playing a unique fighter where
Yeah.
she wasn't doing like a tanky fighter. She was doing more of I want to do damage.
Yeah.
So,
Which
which is kind of funny. We never really had a main tank in the group.
Well, the Berserker could definitely tank when he throws in on his rages.
But you're not tanking. You're just dealing more damage before it kills you.
No, like, Rage of the Stone Bear ignored 4 damage, and my defenses were quite high, and I had a lot of health.
Yeah, I guess.
That's what I was going with. Because I could have been the commanding barbarian, but that's boring.
I'll do one more fight, and then we'll get ready for our journey. And
Yep, that's about it.
yeah,
So,
because I mean, I thought I was ready to do that journey. I guess I wasn't.
no, we weren't. Which is rather unfortunate. I mean, like,
Hey, we leveled up,
yeah,
so that makes the journey a little bit better. I mean,
and
Runks is almost at 200 health,
yeah, and
and he hits
Everyone's-
twice now.
everyone's at 100 or more. So I guess that's a plus.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of good. And we got all the best defensive gear for them.
Yeah.
And, I mean, we're still saving up for that sword for good old Runks there, but...
Yeah, I think Opino right now is... Oh, no, not Opino.
Opino? He's got a secret other name?
Yes. That's
Is there Dark Lord to Opno?
Yes. We've covered it. He's the one who killed off Link.
Oh, he killed off Link.
And stole his rupees and passed them off as Warriors of Light. Crystals.
Wow, so this whole entire playthrough, folks, we are shams.
Nothing but shams.
We are a complete and utter lie.
Just like our videos.
Alright, let's get some...
Because our video thing says 2 friends, and...
I don't know about that.
We just happen to
I'm beginning to
live in the
second guess.
same city.
I'm beginning to second guess about this friend part. Okay, so I need 5. So can I get? Yeah.
I need 5, so I'll take 9.
Well, I figure if I
Spoken
already
like-
had 4 already used by the time I got there, I'd like to have 5 in my pocket as whatever the else is going to be there when I get there.
Spoken like a true capitalist.
Alright, so we're gonna call it here with a nice sleep at the end.
Yep, all in separate beds, totally platonic.
Are you kidding? Runks is totally jumping in that bed with Key.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he's gonna...
Is the thief a guy or a girl?
I'm pretty sure he's a guy.
I don't know. That's a pretty, Technically, you could argue that they're all female.
True.
Because they all
Because you
have...
never see the gender of the mage, of the black mage.
Uh-huh. And
The white mage is definitely female, though.
how do you know?
When you see her in her next class, she has her hood down.
So?
Totally her.
Or it's a guy with long hair.
Whatever. Next time on Lost Pixels...
You can't even talk! You have longer hair than I do.
Silence. Next time on Lost Pixels, we're gonna try and make that journey again.
Yep.
Yep.
And we'll probably fail.
Yep.
Alright, see you guys later. Bye!
Wait for the people, friends.